everybody, and welcome to the Prep Rally for Week 5. I'm Rob Hernandez alongside Dennis Semrau. We've got a lot to get to in this edition of the Prep Rally. Dennis, a lot of the 16 conferences beginning conference play this week. A lot of big games looking back on last week. One of them in the Southern Badger Conference, and one of them involving our Cinderella team, Fort Atkinson.
Fort Atkinson improved to 4-0, doubled their win total overall over the past 3 years combined. 34-26 win over Milton. Drew Dunkelberger with 3 touchdown passes. Key play, though, 2 seconds to go. They batted down a pass in the end zone, preserved their unbeaten season.
Dennis, my Prep Rally Performer of the Week for Week 4, Brandon Slats of Cuba City. The junior running back had 153 yards, scored 3 touchdowns, picked off a pass. The Cubans crushed Fenimore 54-6 to remain unbeaten. Now, yes, they did allow it their first points of the year in the fourth quarter after the game had been well decided, but Cuba City looks like a team that's going to be tough to take down.
That's definitely, well, my Performer of the Week comes from the DeForest game. Jacob Miller, a linebacker, senior linebacker, had a quarterback sack, forced a fumble, and returned an interception, 36 yards for a touchdown. DeForest posted second straight shutout, 42-0 win over Mount Hor-Barneveld.
Now, as we look forward to Week 5, our WisconsinPrepZone.com Game of the Week brings us right back here to Clement Athletic Complex here at Monona Grove High School. Madison, Edgewood, Monona Grove, first place on the line, Dennis, in the Southern Badger Conference. That's going to be your Game of the Week, but tell us about that one, and then you got Game of the Week Part 2.
Well, Edgewood started out with a tough game against Waunakee, and then they had to play DeForest. They had Milton on their schedule. Here's the big dog, Monona Grove, the team that has only lost 2 games the past 2 years to a state champion, to Waunakee. And Monona Grove does not lose at home very often, so it's going to be a tough place for Edgewood to play.
Now, Edgewood had a great Week 3 game against Milton, kind of sent the signal they'll be a force to be reckoned with, so that does make this a huge game. But you've got another game on your list at Edgewood's home field that they share with Middleton. Breitenbach Stadium, also the site of a huge game Friday night.
That's our bragging rights Game of the Week, Rob. Verona versus Middleton, you bet. 3 years in a row, Middleton has had Verona's number ever since they joined the Big 8. Both teams come in at 4-0, tied with Janesville Parker with the lead in the Big 8. Whoever gets this one gets a leg up. They still both have to play Parker.
And if you can't get a seat here at Clement Athletic Complex or at Breitenbach Stadium, I've got a game for the week for you. Out in the region, we go to the Northern Rock Valley Conference, Dennis, where Jefferson and East Troy battle at 7 p.m. Friday in East Troy. Both teams 4-0 overall, 2-0 in the Northern Rock Valley Conference. In the 4 conference games between them, they've outscored the opposition 191-12, and they are averaging combined in all their games this season 44.5 points. It should be a shootout. I tell you what, we expected out of Jefferson, but East Troy, a team 3-6 last year, 1-8 the year before, they truly are another one of those Cinderella stories that are emerging here in the 2011 season.
That could be a running clock game for a different reason. Both teams like to run. We'll see what happens, especially with Jefferson.
Definitely. Well, that's our busy Week 5 prep rally here on WisconsinPrepZone.com. Don't forget, for updates from the ballparks and from the stadiums, remember to check out WisconsinPrepZone.com on Friday night. For Dennis Semrau, I'm Rob Hernandez. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the stadium.